Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing very well. I am not doing too bad. I made French toast. Actually, somebody asked me to do breakfast and I believe they asked for French toast, so I did some. I made some. My son is here too today, but he already ate his and moved on. So I made some French toast, and which I think most people know how to make it, but you dip it in the eggs and then fry it. And I have some light syrup on it. Doesn't that look delicious? And with the leftover eggs, I added some vegetarian sausage links. I cut them up, some onions, some cheese, and made me a nice scrambled egg. So let me see if I can do a nice little screenshot. I don't know. Ready to see the food? So hard. So, well, I don't know if I'll use that or not, but we'll see what happens. Can you guys even see it? I put it on 2 plates because of the syrup. Even though it probably wouldn't bother me if I had the syrupy taste, because I know I had McDonald's McGriddle and I get an egg and cheese one because I don't eat the meat there. So I usually get an egg and cheese McGriddle, and I love that hint taste of syrup on there. Does anybody else like that? Oh, it's so good. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't drip everywhere. It is steaming hot. Okay, oh, yep. Because I did put it in the microwave for a few seconds because I did the French toast first. I'm telling you, she does this on purpose, guys. She wants to be the star of the show. And she is, so I don't know why she thinks she has to always have something to say. She's just like her dad, always has something to say, honestly. They are exactly the same. This is actually lunch, dinner, early lunch, or late lunch, early dinner, because got stuff to do later. We won't be home till late. Well, my son will, but I won't be home till late. So, This is delicious. I have not had French toast in so long, I cannot even tell you. So all I did was cut up the sausage, vegetarian sausage, and onions, and I sauteed them, added the leftover egg from my French toast, and then added some cheese towards the end. Put a little ketchup here. Do like to dip my eggs in ketchup sometimes. I go both ways. With or without ketchup. I'm like starving. I've been doing things all morning long. And I made a huge mess making this. You know, it's funny, because the more careful I try to be, the bigger the mess I make. And that's the truth. The same goes for, I can't even dress right. Okay. No, it's just been running around, everything gets tossed around, my shirt goes. But if I try really, really hard not to get anything on my shirt, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it anyways. Still, if I'm at like a special get-together or a restaurant and I try to be really careful, I get so mad at myself. I always drop stuff on there. But that's just me. This is so good. I'm glad I did French toast. I mean, it's easy, it's quick. You can't, you know, go wrong with it. Some people use like a thicker bread, which is good, or day-old bread. I just used regular store-bought bread, which I think is just as good. I'm actually pretty hungry. I remember as a little girl, my mom used to make us French toast. I think since I've been an adult, I've rarely ever made it. I don't know why. Everything's so convenient now. You can buy French toast from the freezer. You can buy pancakes from the freezer. Obviously, homemade is much, much better. Tastes much better and everything else, but it's more of a convenience. You know, as my kids were growing up, I worked full-time all the time, you know, and then with having to do schoolwork with them and cleaning and everything else, you just never had time, and you kind of took to the conveniences. Just deliver them. So I gotta tell you guys something that happened to me the other day. And my husband said, I bet you won't tell this story on there. You always tell them everything I do. And he said, you never tell stuff about you. I said, yes, I do. I tell him just about everything. I mean, I can't get obviously too personal, but I tell you guys what happened and whatever else. And he's like, I bet you won't tell it. I said, yes, I will. I'll laugh so hard at myself. As you guys know, I'm spoiled with putting gas in my car. My husband, I don't know, I could probably count on one hand how many times I put gas in my car since I've had this one. My husband, he puts all the gas in the car. He's been known to just take it out for that reason if it needs gas instead of making me do it. So we had been really super busy, and my car was just about on empty. And I was coming home from work, and I realized that. I thought, okay, I was thinking I'm going to have to put gas in my car. Well, when I got off work, I look up, and you could tell it's going to storm, and then I look over, and the clouds were actually black, stormy looking mean clouds. I said, okay, I need to hurry up and get to the gas station, get my gas. And it just started lightly drizzling. I thought, okay, if I hurry, maybe I'll make it just in time, get my gas and go home before the storm comes. So I get in my car, and I'm driving to the gas station. And as I'm driving, I notice it's raining a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Now, people that live in Florida will tell you, it could be lightly raining the next block over and torrentially raining over here. Or, you know, not be raining and be raining over here. And it just comes quickly and it leaves quickly. It does whatever it wants. It's just crazy weather here. So as I'm getting closer to the gas station, it starts pouring down rain and starts getting super windy. So at this time, which I hadn't known, I think there was tornado warnings issued and everything. And I'm in my car. And I'm getting closer and closer. It starts torrentially pouring. I pull in, and of course there's shelters over top, and there's 2 per section, and I think there's 5 sections. There's like 10 pumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like that. So I pull in, I pull forward, and I actually came around and came towards this way. I pulled in around and came in, and I pull forward, and I go to open my door. And at this point, the rain is not coming down, it's coming sideways, up underneath the thing, torrentially pouring. The winds are gusting 50, 60 miles an hour. And I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating, they really were. They had tornado warnings out. I'm trying to open my car door. The wind's coming towards me, and I'm pushing and pushing. And I had my bank card in my hand, holding it, trying to push my thing open because you pay at the pump. So I'm trying to push the door open. I cannot get it open. That's how hard the winds were blowing. Plus, I don't have the strongest arms, especially this one. I'm pushing and pushing. Can't get it open. It keeps pushing back on me. Finally, I get the door open. My bank card flies out of my hand and gently flows through the wind and the torrential rain. And you would think it would have fell right away, but the wind was so strong, it carried that sucker across the parking lot. So I had to go after it. It's torrentially raining, which I didn't want to go out there because you can pay at the pump. I had to chase it across the parking lot. Finally, the wind must have cut and it dropped to the ground. I pick it up. I go back to my car. I am soaking wet. Soaking wet. I have white clothes on, mind you. I'm soaking wet. I get to the gas pump. I put the card in there, pull out the hose. I turn around. I'm parked on the wrong side. Now it goes to show you how often I put gas in my car. The gas tank is on the other side. The hose does not want to reach. So I have to cancel the transaction. I have to get in the car, drive around, face the other way, and still had a problem getting the car door open. And I started thinking, if you go out this time, who knows what's going to happen? And I sat there and thinking, and literally the rain was coming this way and this way and this way and this way. It's not like coming down, straight down. It was coming up underneath there. It was horrible. And I thought, I'm not going to put the gas in my car. So I think I'm going home where it's safe. And I thought, I'll go back out later if my husband doesn't want to do it, and I'll do it then. I don't care because I was very, very low in gas. But I thought, I'm not going to do it in this weather. It's just literally too dangerous for me. You would think it'd be too dangerous to put gas in your car, right? So I get in my car, drive home, still torrentially pouring, and that's when I found out more about it was just a horrible storm coming through. Only lasted probably about 20 minutes, but it was a bad storm, huge gust of winds, you know, little tornado warnings and stuff like that, but it was horrible. When I get home, my husband, being the kind person he is, pouring down rain outside. He comes out to my car with the umbrella so I don't get wet. They tell me, open your trunk, open your trunk. And I thought he was asking me because I had bought some stuff at the store earlier and I had it in my car. And I thought he was coming for that. I'm like, no, it's up here. It's up here. He goes, no, I want to get the umbrella so you don't get wet. And I said, don't worry about that. I'm soaking wet. And he's like, what? I said, don't worry about the umbrella. I'm soaking wet. Just help me get the stuff and go ahead in. So we come in the house and he looks at me. He's, why are you soaking wet? I said, because I tried to put gas in my car. He goes, what do you mean try? Did you put gas in your car? I said, no, I left afterwards. I said, I tried. It didn't work. And I left. And of course he's asking me, well, what happened? So I tell him the whole story and he's laughing so hard. And I said, now this is the video I wish I would have got to put on YouTube. You know what he tells me? Go to the gas station, ask him if you get a copy of that video. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But then he tells me, I bet you're not going to tell this story on your channel. I said, yes, I will. I tell them all kinds of stuff. I mean, I think it was funny. I laughed so hard at myself. I can only imagine what all the people thought about me in that gas station. Look at that idiot. You know? What is that crazy lady doing? You know, what is wrong with her? All the stuff I can imagine they were thinking. Probably laughing. But I was laughing so hard by the time I told him the story. I said, it would be the craziest thing you ever seen. It'd be something that you would see on YouTube, you know. So, needless to say, I did not get gas in my car. So. My husband says, well, we'll go out later on. We'll put gas in your car. I said, okay. I said, I could do it too. I said, I could run out there and do it. It's my fault anyways. He was like, no, we'll go out and put gas in your car. And then he wanted to stop somewhere. So he said, we'll go do that too. And I said, okay, we'll do that. So it was just so funny. I mean, a simple thing turned into a big thing. I wish I could have got that on there, because if you could imagine, and all I could think, you know, it's almost like slow motion with the bank card, because I'm like, oh no, because I need that. That's my, you know, you don't want your bank card, you can't leave without this. Somebody pick it up and use it, even if you cancel it. Sometimes it probably could slip through, but I'm like, oh no, I gotta get that. So here I'm trying to get it. It's torrentially pouring on me. I'm chasing it through the parking lot as it's blowing through the wind. It was just so, it was so funny. It really was. But I don't know. So I guess I cannot put gas in my car. Crazy. Did anything like that ever happen to anybody else? I've had crazy things happen, you know, but not so bad as that for putting gas in my car. So, but yeah, it was just so funny. It really was. Tell me what you guys thought about that when you read that. And now, Mr. Superfly, see, I told my story on here. Because I told about, like, the pizza, him burning the pizza, and all the other crazy stuff he did. Because you always tell all the crazy stuff I do. He's like... So, it's windy outside today. I'm actually hot because I was doing stuff, and then I started cooking and did all that stuff, so I'm like hot. I got the TV on in the background if you guys hear that, but I am stuffed. And that was so good. I have not had French toast in such a long time, so I really, really enjoyed it. But I hope everybody has a wonderful day or wonderful evening, depending on where they are. I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about my story. And let Mr. Superfly know I told you guys. See, he don't believe me that I would do it. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.